my business is somebody gotta do it. General services. I do handyman work throughout the city of Columbus, District County, and everywhere. Born and raised here in Columbus, South Carolina. I have been in deepest troubles, just as Kamani, but I always knew there was a way. I never gave up. Now, I pursue in helping others to get themselves back in order.
Oftentimes, through middle school, high school, and college, African American women don't have the inspiration or the outlook on goals and dreams that they want to achieve. So my foundation is put in place to basically give those type of females something to look forward to.
I'm 1/3 of the organization called The Makers of a Man. It's myself, Michael Holloman, and Jabari Price. We, three friends got together and realized that we came from three different backgrounds. I grew up in a two-parent home, Michael grew up in a single mother home, Jabari grew up in a single father home. But we seemed to all have the same idea of what it took to be a man. So we decided to take what we knew, the commonalities that we had, and put that information into a book that we wrote called The Makers of a Man. We go out and mentor young men in schools, we go into various organizations and churches, show them that it's not necessarily about the material possessions that they have, but it's about what they have in their heart and who they are as a person.
Our community, when I went back and said, hey, do you know exactly what the work opportunity tax credit is? And they would say, no, what's that? Well, for not just for ex-offenders, but for people with disabilities, ex-military, that is, if you need a job, you can go to the employer and tell him, look, as a disadvantaged job seeker, you can get a tax credit of up to $9,000 for the first year just for hiring.
Your friends have to want to do it, like she said. That's not, you can't just come to college, because if you just come to college, you're going to give them a check. And at the end of the day, college is a business.
Do you have some type of group or organization for one who's a convicted felon, one who's seen it all, done it all, but has so much energy, so much intelligence, so much knowledge, so much willingness to do?
That was a good speech, LaShawn. I know LaShawn personally from being small. Even though you say the doors have been slammed in your face a lot of times, maybe that's because those things are still sitting on your record. Sometimes we have to go back and clean that up little bit by little bit.
I believe the school system is failing our children. I believe the school system is teaching them math, they're teaching them science, they're teaching them social studies, and they're not teaching them about how to survive once they get out of school.
Sometimes it's not always about working for somebody else. Sometimes you are put in, God puts you in a place and you learn certain things and go through certain things so you can work for yourself or put yourself in a better position. The furthest thing from our mind is jail. Like that haunts us, and we just trying to find a way to make sure our kids don't go to jail and don't have to be in a position to even be in a place of going to jail. So I think when you incorporate that in your mind, that's what I did really to change.
I started in 2011 with $1,500, and by 2013 we grossed $1.1 million.
Discuss the importance of having goals and chasing goals versus seeing money and just chasing the money.
The goals gives you a reason to wake up, gives you a reason to work towards something. I can't speak for everyone, but me personally, I find the pleasure in succeeding the goal, like setting the goal and getting it done. I think if you have in mind, like, let me get up, let me work, and let you know you're working. It's not about getting money, because you're gonna get money anyway, or if you got family, somebody gonna hit you off. Somehow we all touch money in this room. You eat every day, you transfer, so money's in your hand. But it's about accumulating more money, which you have to work for.
I'm always pushing education to our young people, whether it's learning a trade. I totally push trade schools. When you graduate and you can go into a trade and find a job, I recommend it.
I got into selling drugs down here in South Carolina and got locked up, and the whole time, everybody who came to me told me, you need to stop. You're gonna end up like this. But the problem is nobody ever gave me an alternative to what I was doing. So if it's your goal to help somebody change, you need to educate yourself on the means in which they can stop doing what they do.